What's cracking, lady fam? It's your boy Black at you, back at you. Another short one just for you, fam. This one's gonna be about these organizations, these letter words who are trying to identify what black people are. Maybe a couple days ago about some foundational black Americans with Tyrese Nasheed, his group. He's the founding of this here. He's trying to get these words patent pendant, copywritten and stuff like that. FBA, right? But today I was asked if I was an ADOS. First I got offended. I was like, F you. He's like, huh? You're ADOS? What's an ADOS? I heard the term before, ADOS, but I do not know what it is. Until I was just letting nobody, about a couple hours or 2 hours ago. They said ADOS stands for African Descendants of Slavery. Are you an ADOS? I said, well, I guess in a way you can call me that, dear, but I'm not going to be labeled as no goddamn ADOS. I'm not going to be labeled as no damn foundational black American. These are some bullshit terms that our people think of. First you went from NEGR to Negro, Negroid, African American. Now you talk foundational, African descendants of slave, all this goddamn shit, right? And like I said before, when I say things like that, people get mad, why are you criticizing them and this and that there? So the only people that will come on my comments and tell me about why I'm criticizing things like that, say, shut up, fools. I criticize what the hell I want, goddammit. I'm going to keep on criticizing that shit. I don't join no kind of organization where somebody trying to tell you who I am or who I am. You know what I'm saying? What I am and who I am. African descendants of slavery. There's many ADOS, he want to say like that, around this globe, okay? Especially in the Western Hemisphere. But I feel that we shouldn't be going about we are ADOS, we are FBA, we are this, we are that, we are this and that. We know what the hell we are. You know what I'm saying? Once we acknowledge ourselves, we know who the hell we are. It's y'all lost ones, always searching around, want something, want to piggyback up on something. Always we hear something on new history, you want to get all into it. Oh, we was the first Chinese. Oh, we was the first fucking Europeans. We was that. We are melanated people, put it that way. We are melanated people. That means we was on the earth before anybody else. So of course, anything that's saying we was the first of, okay? And it need to be a rocket scientist to comprehend this shit here? Which you people are trying to force upon our people about who they are and what they are and stuff like this here. I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Don't come from that foundational black American stuff. We can only go down to about slavery time, 150 years. So that's our history. That's gonna be our history, you know what I'm saying? Like I made a video yesterday about Tariq Nasheed Hidden History Museum, right? I read about the museum. They said it's a hookah lounge and shit like that, right? What happened on my comments? People go, oh, but what are you doing? I ain't making no goddamn hookah lounge, you punk. You know what I'm saying? If I do things, I do it. If I say things, it's done. I'm not saying he's not gonna do it, not gonna get it done in the future, but right now, the word I got is about some hookah lounge shit. I didn't see no kind of tour of the Hidden History Museum with artifacts in there. Those things that from we got. What artifacts are you gonna put inside this Hidden History Museum? Huh? If you want to teach us from fucking 1860s or whatever, 800s to now, what kind of artifacts are you gonna put inside there? Huh? Tell me. What big history do we have here in America that we can make a museum of? It's bullshit. Bullshit. If you can go back to fucking African, you can say African history and mix it up and come to our time, then okay. But if it's gonna be just our history of people who was here in America, who forefathers, ancestors were slaves, that's nothing. It's nothing. That's why I'm down with that bullshit. So y'all can say your comments about that shit there. Like I always tell you, it's always the ones who don't know from where they come from, don't know a goddamn thing, and just trying to, how you saying, grab on to this ADOS FBA stuff because they know nothing. They don't know nothing about themselves. They have a history. Mostly black people don't know who the goddamn fathers are. You know what I'm saying? When you come to this history stuff there, I ain't buying it. I'm definitely not buying it. What history you gonna show me? What history you gonna put inside the museum is gonna teach me something about my people? Huh? I guess the first one will be Harriet Tubman or Sojourner Truth and so on up and up. For Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey, and things like that. We know this stuff here, huh? How much time we done studied this here about Malcolm, Martin, Sojourner Truth, Shirley Chisholm? We know all this stuff, but what we don't know is what happened before the kidnap came and sent to America. But I do. So therefore, I listen to what I talk about and come in comments. I'm like, yeah, but those are lost Negroes. The one that come at this, you are a lost Negro because you don't know the hell you come from. You know goddamn thing. You know goddamn. As I sit here watching forums and people on YouTube, first, hold on, family, you know how we do. If you work a legal 9 to 5, you serve ice cold brew. You know how we do. Okay? Like I was saying, you got a lot of people coming on the internet there making videos, which is their right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that don't do it. I'm saying the things they're saying is like, goddamn. And like they try to, deter other so-called African Americans from Africa. Always with some negativity or this is what they're gonna do, this is what they're gonna do. The fools that do things like that, they some suckers. They cowards. You know why I say that? Because Africa has 54 countries, different people, different cultures, different religions. So therefore, you can't put them all in one goddamn pot. That's like some white person, everybody from another country that look at black people and say, y'all all junkies and thieves and dope dealers and killers. What you say? No, we're not. But that's what they put on TV. That's what they put on TV. Huh? You don't see no kind of positive things about black people on TV no goddamn more since Bill Cosby got ran off. You don't see that shit. I don't watch TV, but I saw some other show. It was a commercial. It was some kind of black family. It was some young black people, and I guess one was a transsexual or something. I didn't see it. They just showed the trail of it. The brother had a beard with some girl here. They try to make us the face of transvestites. All this transsexual stuff there. No, thanks to Dwayne Wade, right? But like I say, you can't be sick to put boxing us into some shit that y'all want to be in. Oh, we are Foundation Black American. Oh, we are ADOS. I don't know the fuck. Y'all know who the hell I am and what I am. I am not none of that bullshit. Don't try to label none of that shit there, right? But like for the ones that put in comments on, well, what are you doing? What are they doing? Huh? What are your people doing? All these Omar Johnsons and whatever, this Pan-Africanism, all this shit there. What has they done? What have they achieved? Huh? What have they achieved? They will sit down, watch videos, and hear some dude, it was on Tariq Nasheed, he said this here, that our sacrifices are the reason why black African people or Jamaican, whatever it is, can come to America and do things and walk around and because we sacrificed, we built this here. Stop with the bullshit, you fucking fools. Stop with the bullshit. You ain't built shit. You were forced to build it. Yes, you built it, but you ain't volunteered to build a goddamn thing. You were whipped, slaved, and fucking raped, and forced to build something, but now you say, oh, you will take pride in it. You will take pride in it. Your name was not written down there as an architect of the goddamn thing. Nothing at all. No, we gonna sit there and put some praise in this here. Oh, I'm American. I'm this and that. You was a fucking fool. That's what I say right there. You a fool. You might say, wow, are you American? Yeah, you can call me that day if you want. But when these fools went in there talking about how they're so much a goddamn American and so scared of Africa, trying to deter people from Africa and try to talk this negative shit there, these are the suckers. These are the cowards. Why? Because I go to different countries in Africa. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me about what they're going to do to you and all this stuff, all this negativity stuff when I'm there doing my thing for some years now. You know what I'm saying? I've listened to people do their videos there, talk their shit, this and that. But when you get some land, right? You build your house and make a business there. Who are you to talk to me about something? Huh? Who are you to say something there? You're an entity that look like you starve right down in America. You ain't got a goddamn thing. You're not living fat there. You're not living in no big ass house with a pool in the back. These dudes here, they look at little tiny, small ass rooms and shit there and talking negative about the motherland. I don't find that correct there. I don't find it correct there. Why? Because they never be specific. If they was be specific on one country and say, oh, Gabon, this will happen, or Angola, this, and that, you put there, you can't put Africa in one goddamn, one big bowl, like they all the same, because definitely not the goddamn same. You know what I'm saying? You could be on one block of Africa there, one block. You got 4 different tribes there, different languages. They all speak different languages. They can't connect. They must speak English to talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what they must do there. But our people there, so goddamn, it's deter people away from things, so scary, and this and that. Like they got things in America. What the black man got in America? Huh? Any of these dudes out here that make these vlogs, ask them what they got. Huh? How their bank accounts look, huh? How they live, what kind of house they got, what car they driving. Ask them that shit there. They ain't got shit. They not rolling because they had it good. They wouldn't complain about making the damn dumbass videos. You know what I'm saying? They had it good. They don't got it good. They trying to get good. They trying to get little coins from YouTube and things like that, you know, and build themselves up. But we'll sit there and talk about the motherland always. About Africans this, Africans that, Africans stink, Africans, they're lazy. They're like, what do you, I don't know where the fuck y'all been at. Like I said, I was home last year, about a year now, year and a month. I was home. Yes, you see poor people in Africa. Of course it is, but why are they poor? Huh? Because white Europeans, the colonialism, things like that, there's a goddamn reason. And some of them poor, they're happy. They got food there. You can walk and just pick sour salt off the goddamn trees. What's the other one? Not the kiwi, I forget the other goddamn fruit. But it fruits everywhere. It surprised me there. I saw one guy, he was driving me around. So I came out the house, and I'm going to get inside the vehicle. And I said, what you eating there, man? He had sour salt. I said, what? Sour salt? I said, buy sour salt. That shit's expensive, man. I said, where you get sour salt from? Where you get sour? He said, look at it, huh? Right there. I look a fucking tree of sour salt right there. Man, you can eat sour salt, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, and get good sun every day and be around your people. Huh? What is better? Y'all tell me that deal. Huh? Don't sit there and try to tell me, oh, America's better than this. Y'all starving. You eat bullshit ass food. You're being regulated, you know what I'm saying? And especially the ones who talk this other goddamn bullshit, but what they are, this American, this, some black Americans, and that there. They don't see us that there. You're still really 3/5 of a man in the Constitution. They ain't changed that shit. They call you 3/5 of a man, but you want to try to say, oh, I'm American now, huh? Like you got the same kind of rights. You don't got the same kind of rights. You was kidnapped and boy here and forced to work. Now you want to get uppity now. You want to get uppity now. Talk, this is my home. I built this here. We did this, we did that. Like I said, my ancestors did work here, but I tell you like this here. It's up to me now what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? They did it. They done set the foundation, but now it's for me to do what I gotta do. You know, move on. Move on. Like I said, I'm not trying to convince y'all people out there to do what you're gonna do, because y'all gonna do what y'all wanna do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. Definitely. Why? Because y'all proud Americans now. Yeah, not no more. Some of them don't want to be called African no more. I ain't no African. I'm American. These are the goddamn slave-minded fools out there. That's what the hell you are, slave-minded fools. You don't have shit. You don't got a fucking pot to piss in. You know what I'm saying? You might got 1, 2 dudes with the business before you look at the masses here. Like I always tell you, I reiterate this always. Since we've been here for 400 years, this is our country. We built this here, this and that. I'm American, this and that. Why? You own only 1% of the goddamn wealth. You've been for 400 years, you only almost got 1% of wealth. You got East Indians, people come here, been for goddamn 20, 30 years, Cubans, everybody come here, look at them prosper. Prosper. We're not prospering. That's why I say, if you're prospering, you happy there, keep your butt down, give a goddamn, you stay there and goddamn die. I'm saying for the other ones who like want to change something there, you know what I'm saying? They don't want their kids going through this bullshit. Right now, America, you got homeschool your kids now. Look, if you don't do it there, you're going to have transsexuals reading stories to them. You can teach about homosexual, bisexual in schools there. Huh? But you want to sit there and tell America this, America that. They ain't doing that shit in Africa. I would rather raise my kid out of America than in America. I raised one out of America. Raised one. He only been for 1 year. They do it on last year high school. And I thank God for that there. I don't want him to live in no goddamn America. For what's there for him? Huh? Nothing but danger. People get killed always. Look at the news. Look at the fucking news there. Y'all want to talk some shit there. Y'all some selfish dudes there. Especially, I'm talking to the men. I ain't talking to the women out there. I'm talking to you men. Y'all some selfish bums. Why? Because y'all want to get no money and take your woman and family somewhere else and live, peaceful. Live peaceful. Not worry about getting raped, robbed on trains, or pushed on train tracks, stabbed, slashed, home invasions, bad food with no seeds, every goddamn thing, police brutality, gangs, drugs, fentanyl, trank. They got all this goddamn stuff in America there. Just eating them up, just killing them. If you keep going on the way it is, for that black stuff there, they don't have no power now. All they do is march Hall of Science, some Black Lives Matter, some goddamn lesbian foundation there, organization, who done stole millions and millions, $90 million from black people. Black people don't say a goddamn word about it. They don't say shit about it. But someone like me who's strong-minded, who has knowledge of self, speaks upon things, you get these dumbass little cowards, these little bum dudes will come there. Well, why you make a museum? Why you don't do this here? Why you don't do that? I don't need to make no goddamn hidden history museum. Why? Because I know history. I know my history. Yeah, I can take all the way back to goddamn fucking 1192. 1192, and I can take it fucking farther back there, 656 BC when we left Egypt. Yeah, know your history. I got no mine. Until you know history, when they call you an N-word, that's what you are, because you don't know where the hell you come from. You have no interest. You don't have no interest to find out from where you come from. You're just like, fuck, I'm American. I'm American. What that American mean for you? American mean a goddamn thing for no black man over there. Doesn't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? We never had a black president. We never had no goddamn black vice president. You know what I'm saying? You see these brown people there with Obama. He is an African American. His mother is American. His father's African. Yes. But none of them had ancestors who picked cotton with slaves. The same as Kamala Harris. Her father's Jamaican. And mother's, I think Sri Lankan or Indians and shit like that there. They don't come from us. They don't have the same thing in us. But y'all want to sit there and look at them and it's like, oh yeah, we made it. Until someone like us, I'm talking about fucking black people, like a Wesley Snipes, a Vivica Fox, well, a little black kid, whatever, so, you know what I'm saying, with a black family, once they make it there, then we make it. We ain't make it to the White House yet. We might go foreign goddamn, we ain't make shit yet. We don't want to sit there and criticize always about other countries. But it's poor there. They don't have this here. They don't have that there. You better stop that bullshit, because I know people here at home got big bank. Big bang. I'm talking big bang. Doctors and every goddamn thing. Big house like fucking LA type shit. You see LA Hills type shit I was visiting to and I've been to. So y'all gotta save that bullshit what y'all want. Y'all scared ass cowards. I tell you like this. Y'all need to keep your punk selves in America. Stay there and keep getting abused. Keep, if a cop car ride behind you at nighttime, you start panicking. Police behind us. And shit like that. It's like y'all have PTSD and shit, but y'all don't fucking know it. You know what I'm saying? Garbage on the streets, big garbage can, garbage bags, rats and shit like that. I haven't seen nothing like that shit, but only in America. The only place I go around the goddamn world, I don't see nothing like that. So goddamn dirty. We have clean places in America, yes, but as far as them ghettos, filthy, unsanitary, nasty ass shit that I grew up in. So that's why I make videos about it, because I know I can live better. And there's nowhere in the world I want to go back to live in some fucking poverty. If I got to, cool, no problem. I done been there. But I would do my best not to go back and live with some goddamn crazy ass shit. Like I said, if you're a man, you can live what you want to live. You can do what you want to do. You can stay in a goddamn rat-infested house or whatever. Do what you want to do. You can live in a goddamn trap house. But if you're a man with women and kids, you want better for them. Better for them. If you're a goddamn grown-ass man, you still living inside some ghetto with your wife and kids, you need to step your game up. You know what I'm saying? You need to step your game up and become a man. Yeah, become instead of being a little boy, become a man. Get you a business, get you a job. No, not a job, get you a career. You know what I'm saying? And move out of there and get to a nice goddamn place. You know what I'm saying? Instead of living in goddamn poverty. Every time your wife come home, you gotta worry about she make it home safe. Your kid, if he come home safe, will he make it home tonight? You know what I'm saying? Will any gangs get to him? Will someone hook him up with some goddamn drugs? Will he OD and shit like that? Y'all stupid as hell. Y'all keep America. Keep it. Keep that shit there. Like I said before. The ones that's making these videos, they're talking that shit, 90% of them have never been to America. Never been to Africa. Don't have a fucking passport. Don't got shit. Have never left their city or state. Never in their goddamn life. Maybe a few times for some little bullshit. They don't travel. You know what I'm saying? I gotta tell you what, if you're not traveling, you don't mess around, then you can't talk to me about a goddamn thing. Why? Because your mind is fucking closed. You only live in one goddamn place. So how you gonna sit there and talk to me about some African shit there? 54 countries. How many countries I done been to there? At least about 5, 6 I've gone to. 5, 6 countries there. And not just one time, Ghana, 4 or 5 times. But I travel. That's what I do. I like to travel. I like to meet people. You know what I'm saying? And I suggest y'all do the same goddamn thing too, instead of sitting there making these goddamn vlogs and trying to hate on Africa with these especially I listen to Tariq people that one night talking. It was sad. It was sickening. It was sad to hear that how so-called African Americans was against African borns. They don't want y'all, they don't this and that. Every time I go to Africa, I'm being asked, tell your brothers to to come. They want you over here. I never had not one bad experience. Someone tell me some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell you before, y'all idiots out there, all this black shit, foundation, black American, all this stuff there. You are not black. Like I said, you have to say you're black, but we're Nubian. We're better than you, and I'm out fan. Peace.